Let me start in Lincoln, Nebraska, friends, because it is the gentlest door into tonight's story. For the entire first half of this year, Lincoln recorded 0 homicides. None. 6 full months, an entire city, and nobody was murdered there. A year earlier, in those same 6 months, 6 people were killed in Lincoln. 6 families got the worst knock on the door there is. This year, so far, none have. Lincoln is the sharpest data point in a bigger report from the Council on Criminal Justice, covering 30 American cities through the middle of 2026. Across those cities, homicide fell 18% compared with the first half of last year. Now, percentages are easy to scroll past, so here is that same number in people. 215 fewer human beings were killed. 21 of the 30 cities declined. 215 people are alive tonight who would not be at last year's rate, and most of them will never know they are on that list. And this half year is not a blip. It is the steep part of a longer fall that has quietly become one of the great public safety stories in American history. From the peak in 2022, homicide in these cities is down 51%, cut in half in 4 years. Carjacking is down 73% from its 2023 peak. Residential burglary, down 56% from 2018. And CBS's read of the same data adds the subtlest indicator of all. The share of serious violent crimes that proved fatal fell 23%. Even the violence that still happens is killing fewer of the people it happens to. Now here's my favorite part of this report, and it is a sentence that refuses to do the thing every politician in the country wants it to do. The researchers were asked, in effect, what is causing this? And they answered by declining to answer. Murder and other crime rates are falling across the map, the report says, in cities with different political leadership, housing and economic conditions, policing and prosecution strategies, violence reduction models, and levels of federal enforcement activity. Read what that sentence is actually doing, friends. It is closing the door on every single talking point at once. Whatever is driving this, it is happening in red cities and blue cities, in cities that hired more police, and cities that tried something else entirely. Which means the humble reading is the honest one. This is bigger than any one mayor's program, any one party's policy, and every person who is about to stand at a podium and claim it. Something in this country is getting better, broadly, and it does not belong to anybody. I find that strangely wonderful. The good news nobody can campaign on is the kind you can actually trust, the honest edges. And there are 3. This is a 30-city sample, not a national count, and the country is bigger than its big cities. The phrase historic low is a projection, and it needs the trend to hold through December before anyone gets to say it in the past tense. And small city numbers swing hard, which is why Lincoln's 0 is a wonderful fact and a bad statistic. One terrible night could end it, and that would not mean the trend broke. One more thing, because looking away from it would cheapen the rest. Not everything fell. Domestic violence rose 8%. The disease is retreating. It has not retreated from everywhere, and the places it has not are mostly behind front doors. Last night on this desk, a little striped marsupial came back from 300 animals because people did 40 years of unglamorous work that no single one of them could take credit for. Tonight, it is 215 people, alive, for reasons so spread across the map that the researchers will not even name one. I am starting to think that is what real progress looks like from the inside, friends. Nobody gets the parade. The numbers just quietly refuse to be terrible, year after year, until one day a city like Lincoln goes 6 months without a single family getting that knock. Somebody you have walked past this year is one of the 215. Neither of you knows it. That is the whole point. I'm Naomi, and this is Pixel Politics.